Hello, oh shit. Hello and welcome, guys. And today we are doing the
Unknown said well, if it isn't my Indian hero.
bro. How are you so fast? I haven't said my introduction yet. Today we are doing Permiana Leaf Fall, Separatist Custos Chapter Act 1. What the heck are these names? So we are doing the Boba tea guy. I'm going to meet him first time. Let's accept the quest. Let's navigate and we are going to do his quest. I hope I can do it completely today. Kamisato Ayato. Alright, let's go. I should change my team actually. Wait, do I need to change my team actually? This is fine, so hit the Inazuma City streets. Alright, I haven't been here for so long. Alright, let us begin.
Those two look familiar.
Oh my god.
Ah, it's Ippei and Shinojo!
Alright, I don't remember who these guys are. Remind me who they are again?
What? You forgot already?
Yep.
That one is Shinojo. Back when we first arrived in Inazuma, we escorted Hiragi Chisato out of Rito with him. Remember? That's how we got out.
Oh,
Next
that's
to
the
him
guy.
is Ippei, Kujo Kamaji's servant. That day when we
Unknown
hung out
said
with Ei,
meanwhile I don't
he
even
came and
remember what
told
I
us
ate
that
for breakfast
Kujo
today.
Kamaji had gone missing. He
Oh,
was
shit,
really
bro.
worried.
Good memory, Paimon.
All part of Paimon's job as your guide.
Not anymore.
Anyway, let's go say hi.
Yeah, I forgot to ask you this yesterday, bro. Do you think
Hi,
they are
Ippei.
going to change
Hi,
Paimon
Shinojo. What are
all
you
the
guys
voice
doing
lines,
here?
or
Oh,
if
it's
someone new
you.
going to
Thanks
come,
so much for your help
they are
last
only
time.
going to continue from here?
I was just ordering some
Because for
clothes when I
Kimmich,
ran
I
into
think they
him.
went back and replaced everything, if I remember.
You know
Like
these
for
two as
Tingyun
well?
too, in HSR, the other
Yes,
VA
they helped me
replaced
and
the
Master
old lines
Kamaji out
too,
a great
actually.
deal last time.
Literally.
I never had the chance to say thank you properly.
So do
What about
think-
you?
Are they
How do
going
you know
to
them?
literally erase her
Also
old
a
history
chance
like
encounter.
that VA was
Our lady had them
there?
join us
Unknown
as
said it's
additional
going to be
guards for
gradual
goods
but
escorting
eventually in
orders
the
to
end
sneak out
yes
of
because
Rito
if they
undetected.
seriously give in to their orders then they deserve every horrible thing that comes to their way.
But the thing is, bro, the Paimon has
Not
so
exactly.
many lines.
We've only just met.
The new
We both
VA
came here to order some
get
clothes and
all
got to
the
chatting.
payment.
Somehow
all
we
the
ended up on the
money
topic of Master
that she
Kamaji and Lady
hasn't seen
Hiragi's
yet
relationship.
for recording all those lines.
Wait, it's okay to talk about that, right?
I hope they get someone good and someone
It's probably fine. They've known about it
yeah,
for a
should
long
profit
time
from
already.
Mihoyo. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah!
The new
Paimon
Paimon should
remembers
rake
those
some
two had a
more money
thing.
from her.
In fact,
From Mihoyo,
that was
actually.
why Chisato wanted us to deliver a letter. That's old news, though. So why has it come up now? Are they taking the next step or something?
We have
Wait.
reason to suspect that they'll be getting married soon.
Oh, so that one girl we actually smuggled out
Wow, that's great! They
of
can
whatever
finally
that
make it
place was. I
official!
forgot the name of it.
Of course, this
Rito.
is just personal speculation. They haven't announced anything, and we wouldn't dare to ask.
I was instructed to place an order for some formal wear for a big banquet. Turns out that Ippei received the exact same instructions as I did.
Oh
They're
shit.
both preparing for a banquet at the same time. They're both purchasing the kind of fine wine and confectionery normally reserved for big festivals. It's hard not to put two and two together.
Lady Rocky my spirits recently,
oh no, what is
and
happening to the woman?
I heard she's on a diet as well. Surely it's all for the wedding.
This is wonderful news! But
So is this actually about preparing for
What's
wedding?
wrong?
Oh,
Oh, don't mind me. She's about to be happily married to the
remember
love
the
of her
time when
life.
even the
I
NPCs had
genuinely
voices?
couldn't be happier for her.
Right? I think so too. It's fantastic.
Yes, but we shouldn't let ourselves get overexcited. What if it's all a big misunderstanding? As things stand, we have no actual proof of a wedding. Now, if they sent me out to deliver wedding invitations, that would be a different story.
Shinoju doesn't look like he's taking this very well at all.
Yeah, wasn't he also into her Yeah, you seem down.
Sorry, I just haven't slept well recently. I'm ashamed to be so out of sorts at work. I'm not living up to my responsibilities, either to the Kanjo Commission or to my lady.
Are you worried about their wedding?
Not exactly, it's just everything feels kind of up in the air until they make it official.
Yep.
I get what you mean, I really do. We need this wedding to be set in stone before the celebrations can really begin.
Actually, you don't get what you need at all.
What should we do? Should we just straight up ask them?
I don't know. That seems a bit rude.
Well, since this is a wedding between two commissions. Yeah, the other guy was from the different commission, the enemy one. Yeah, the Yashiro commission. Alright, let's go there.
If Ayaka knows about it, that means it's a sure thing.
I
Unknown
don't
said
think it's a
kidnap her
good
like a
idea to bother
Yandere.
the Yashiro Commission about
Bro,
this.
we already did that one.
It's fine. She and Ayaka are practically best buds.
Oh
There's nothing to worry
no,
about.
the real Yandere is here.
I see. Then thank you.
If someone
Thank
is
you
going
very
to
much.
stab us in Genshin,
Having a
it's
definite
Ayaka.
answer will stop my thoughts from running wild.
Let's go to the Kamisato estate.
Alright, finally we can go to the Kamisato. Meet Ayato at the Kamisato estate. Alright, let's go.
This place impresses me every time I come here. It's so magnificent, but still so elegant.
We'll just wait here. We don't want to cause any extra trouble for you.
Yep.
Ayaka wouldn't mind.
Honestly,
Oh,
even if
no,
we
you
did
had
come with
no
you, we
idea.
wouldn't know what to say or do once we were inside. So we'll just leave you to it.
All right then, we won't be long.
Enter the Yashiro Commission headquarters. Oh, I haven't been here for so long, like that guy. Oh, I forgot all this stuff. Yeah, why is nobody here? Like literally, we should be here outside. See, that's a great place. This is their house view actually. Like, this is the view they get, like that island and stuff. This is how you know these guys are rich, like literally. Do you want a sea view? Yes. I want the whole sea view. Nobody's here. Oh shit. Yeah, I need to be this much rich. Alright, let's go inside. Oh no, not him again.
Without looking at the board, you've ruined my strategy in one move. Amazing.
Is he
Now
drinking
what should I
boba
do
tea?
next?
Ayaka, Toma, it's us!
Hey guys, it's been a while. If you're looking for my lady, I'm afraid she's not here right now.
Oh? That
Oh
voice.
shit.
Toma, would that happen to be the traveler?
Yes.
Greetings, traveler. Ayaka speaks of you constantly. Finally, today is the day. I am head of the Kamisato clan and Yashiro commissioner, Kamisato Ayato.
I thought he has a boba tea in hand.
Greetings, both.
Bro, look at how
I have
tall
long
he
been
is.
indebted to you on my sister's
Like,
behalf.
Toma is tall.
Finally, I have the chance to express
Compared
my
to
profoundest
Traveler,
gratitude
he's
to you in
taller than-
person. Ayaka is out today. If you are here regarding anything related to the Kamisato clan, you are quite welcome to discuss it with me instead.
Unknown said bro secretly looks like somebody who is secretly a Minecraft YouTuber if you get what I know.
Please
Oh,
excuse
no.
the suddenness of
I won't
our
stand for
visit,
the
for it
Kamisato
is
slender.
most improper etiquette.
Why on earth are you talking like
Talk
that?
like that, Paimon.
Well, he seems like a pretty powerful person. He's already working his way up Paimon's list of people to never mess with.
We should
As
look
soon
at that
as he stands up,
that
the
Paimon
whole
always
atmosphere in the room
keep
changes,
increasing.
and it feels like you gotta be super polite.
list of people Paimon should
You
never
shower
touch.
me with praise undeserved, my
Lisa
little
is
guest.
there.
There is no need to be quite so formal.
I think Citlali is
This
there.
is a private residence, so
Nulet
please,
is there definitely.
relax.
Rajni is
Oh,
there.
good. Because that whole spiel was really tiring just now.
Arlecchino is on that list.
Alright, now that that's over, Paimon's just gonna ask the question.
So adaptable Paimon.
We heard a rumor that Kujo Kamaji and Hiragi Chisato are gonna get married soon. Do you know anything about that?
Oh?
Oh shit.
I wouldn't have thought you'd heard about that yet.
As it happens, we have crossed paths with them before.
I see.
Oh, no,
Well,
this
it's
is
true.
blocking my
It
view.
wasn't long ago that I received the news myself. The
And
head
now
clans of
it
two
got
commissions are
disconnected.
to become joined through marriage. This
I'm
is
back.
big news for the whole of Inazuma. Since the Yashiro Commission presides over cultural and ceremonial affairs, it closely involves us, too.
Yes.
Unknown said Mommy
And
Cappuccino.
since the commissions are kind of the face of the
yeah.
Almighty Shogun to the masses, this wedding is one that we have to treat as a serious affair.
Right, makes sense. Ah, two true lovers becoming husband and wife. What a happy occasion.
But isn't the
It
other
is.
guy just a card or
High-profile
something?
matrimonial links between two commissions are extremely rare. But these two truly love each other.
And
Tradition
like
should
she's
give way
the-
to freedom
literally
in this
the
case.
Granddaughter.
All right then. I'll be sure to pay them a visit to send the best wishes of the Kamisato clan.
I forgot the whole stuff about that.
No need. I'll visit them personally this time.
Huh? But you have other things to be doing.
This is a marriage between the Kujo clan and the Hiragi clan.
Oh,
The Kamisato clan must demonstrate an appropriate level of respect.
oh, like
The
Kujo
work of the
clan.
Yashiro Commission
So,
is
Kujo
indeed
Sara should be
multifarious.
there.
Normally,
maybe
weddings
Kujo
and
Jotaro
other
too.
ceremonies would come under the supervision of my sister. But she is presently
They
occupied
should
with
do a
other
Jojo
matters,
X Genshin
and
collab.
I happen to have a little time to spare.
And
This
Jojo
will
is
be a
part
good
of
chance for
Kujo
me to
clan.
pay a visit to the bride and groom. Oh, and would you two care to join me?
You mean us?
I
would
presume
very
you two have
very
a
like
special connection with the
star
individuals in
platinum in
question,
Genshin.
or you would not be quite so interested in this matter. This being the case, why not come and offer your best wishes too? Or is my presumption
Unknown said
incorrect?
Kyujao Sarah is basically the same level of simp as Captain.
It sound.
Yep.
No special connections here. Super ordinary ones, actually.
I would say she may
We
be
just
more
agreed to
unhinged
help deliver
regarding
a letter
Owen.
this one time, that's all. Although, wait. Does that mean we helped make this wedding happen?
Paimon, don't overestimate your contribution here. Yes. Don't overestimate your contribution here. And I don't just mean here. I
all
literally
right
mean
then.
here. But still, let's go see them.
I cannot thank you enough. Your mere presence shall surely mean we are spared the futile pursuit known as small talk.
Oh shit.
Wait, you're the Yashiro commissioner? But you can't do small talk?
Small talk is a chore. Of course,
It was
there are
definitely.
some people in the world who quite enjoy doing chores, but
Oh,
I am
shit.
not one of them. Toma,
He's the Lord.
I'm heading
Lord.
out with my two guests now. I'll leave the residence in your capable hands.
Not a problem. Take care, my lord.
He is the, like, what do you say? Noel equal of Inazuma.
What's wrong? Are you worried about having to be on your best behavior around my lord? Don't be nervous. He's actually pretty easy to get along with. Well, the vast majority of the time, at least.
Oh, no. Alright, report back to Esports. Where is the accident? Wait, this is their wardrobe. This is the exit. This is their book stuff. Yeah, how do they live in such empty house? Oh Lord, where is Ipe? Oh, I remember Tepe now.
Squall Fury!
That name remember me of Tepe. Is he related to him?
Ah, you're finally...
Oh shit.
Ah, Yashiro Commissioner!
Yeah, who are these
two?
fellows?
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introductions.
So it's true. Well, there we have it. That's it then. So be it.
Great, so our hunch was spot on.
It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you, so I would be much obliged if you could keep it in strict confidence until an official public announcement is made.
Don't worry, sir. We give you our word. We won't tell anyone about it.
That puts my mind at ease. Now, on the topic. We'd like to pay a visit to the Kujo clan. Would you mind leading the way for us?
But is Kujo
Of course not.
Sara
I'd
the
be
new
honored.
commissioner? Because the last one was the
I guess this is
dad,
when
I think. That adopted
Goodbye,
her
then.
was her literal
Aw,
dad.
cheer up,
Who she like-
Shinojo.
I'll
Killed
try.
him or imprisoned
Thank
him?
you.
I don't remember actually. It was so long. Oh, let's go to the Kujo estate. I like these arts now. Like they have this stuff. Finally here. I remember when we were Kujo Sara and all these guys were like dead as us. And we went inside and like fight with him. Fought with him. The Tenryu Commission. That is a different to Kujo Kamaji. Wait, is he the same
All right,
dude?
then. Please excuse me. I'll leave you to it from here.
Okay. Thanks, Ipe.
Proxy clan had. So yeah, the real one is gone.
I apologize that your impromptu visit comes at a busy time for us, Commissioner. Otherwise, you can be sure that we would have prepared a more extravagant reception.
I don't mean to impose, Sir Kujo. In fact, I'm not here on official business at all. I heard the good news about yourself and Lady Hiragi.
So
What a
he actually
glorious
had-
marital alliance this shall be.
I was told
Given
he
the
was a
close ties
soldier,
between
like
our
literally
clans,
foot soldier.
it seemed only right that I
He's
should
the
come
clan
and
head now.
offer the Kamisato clan's
Promotion?
congratulations in person.
I'm truly honored. I hope the news didn't come as too much of a surprise.
Hey there! We came to congratulate you as well.
How have you been?
Since the incident with the Takatsukasa clan, things in the Tenryo Commission have slowly started to
All right,
stabilize.
now who the fuck
I'm
is
still
that
acclimating
guy?
to the position of acting head of the clan. I just hope I'm up to the task, so I can live up to everyone's expectations.
You're far too modest. The public thinks very highly of you. They say you're hardworking, upright, and responsible.
I'm flattered, but
Who is
I
his
wouldn't have achieved
father,
anything
though?
without the support of
Like,
my
what is
people.
his cut?
Thanks to them, everything is gradually stabilizing. And I finally had the chance to focus a little on my personal life.
Well, you're certainly making big progress in that department.
You must be the smooth operator.
Come on now, you're embarrassing me. Pardon me,
It's perfectly all right. Please, continue. I'm quite content to listen. It's a joyous occasion. Light-hearted is exactly how things should be. Really, who stays stony-faced when talking about a wedding?
You're right. But I am curious to know, what's your honest opinion on the whole thing? Do you think it's too sudden?
Of course not. Where there is true love, nothing should be allowed to stand in its way. No doubt people will offer you a colorful variety of opinions. But of course, you will have factored this into your decision, and I'm sure you are prepared for whatever challenges may lie ahead.
Indeed I am.
So please be confident. When your mind is made up, you ought not be worried about things for which you are already well prepared. Nevertheless, there is just one small aspect of this that puzzles me a little.
Please, go ahead.
You've been working hard to bring the Tenryou Commission in line. This is positive, and no doubt the beginning of important change. But on the other side of this equation, Lady Hiragi's father, Hiragi Shinsuke,
Oh yeah,
is
he was
still in prison.
also
If you choose
colliding
now,
with
of all
Signora,
moments, to announce a marriage between the Hiragi and Kujo clans,
the fair
the
lady.
kinds of rumors that may begin to spread both among the general public and in the Kanjo Commission are not likely to be in either of your best interests.
Yeah. Couldn't have put it better myself, Sir Kamisato. This has been my biggest concern for quite a while now. Hiragi Shinsuke is firmly against me having any contact at all with Chisato. In the past, we've always had to communicate in secret by sending letters. So although now may not look like the best timing for this marriage, it may well be the only opportunity we have.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he acts like this sweet old man, but he was determined to make as much trouble for us as possible. Oh, he is the worst!
I can see where you're coming from, but you're only postponing the problem, not solving it. You will still have to face it sooner or later.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. But since Chisato had the courage to ask me to marry her in spite of everything, how can I disappoint her?
Oh, so she proposed to you.
Well, sort of. She raised the idea in a letter, and after some initial hesitation, I went to meet her and have a serious conversation about our future. It's funny, actually, because when I formally proposed to her in person, she denied having ever written that letter. So coy.
Oh
Huh?
no.
Really?
Something is going on here. I guess she's just pretty shy. Maybe she prefers things to be more implicit.
She didn't say. She just acted confused by the whole thing. She really committed to it. I'll never forget the look on her face.
Oh.
Yeah, that is not suspicious at
Anyway,
all.
as her boyfriend, I knew she was
Bro.
just pretending, so I played along
yeah,
and said,
he is dumb.
I was only joking about the letter, and then I proposed. After making some disgruntled noises about me making a stupid joke, she blushed and said yes. We spent that afternoon working through all the
Alright,
details of the
someone
wedding.
set them up.
Okay,
At least they are going
so
to
you
marry.
discussed it
I
and
don't
decided on
care.
a date.
We did. I guess it was a chance to finally express our commitment to one another, clearly and completely. And you know what? I think it was about time.
Oh no, the holy
No matter
light.
what happens next,
The
I will
holy light
always be
behind
there
him.
for her as the one person she can always
He's
rely
the
on.
chosen one.
Oh, give me a break.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, but Paimon's been wanting to say this the whole time. Is it just this dude, or does everyone in love act like this? He just won't stop talking.
Yeah, I think he can't help.
Apologies, my friends. And also to Sir Kamisato. I must sound like a fool.
Far from it. On the contrary, seeing you so positively smitten puts my mind at rest. No surer evidence could there be of your true feelings and your commitment. If I had any reservations before, I certainly don't now. I wish you a joyous wedding when the day comes.
Yeah, even if it's kind of irritating to see you all smug like this, it's still a happy
The
occasion.
hater.
Good
He's
luck on
in
the
love.
day,
He's
and have
having a
happy
wedding. Why is she
Thank you
hating
all.
him now?
It means a lot.
We have some other business to attend to now.
She was all
Until
moi
next
moi
time.
first, and now she's doing this.
Very well. I'll see you out.
Alright, we part ways with the Kujo Kamaji, and yeah, Ayato seems like he
He
has more
seems
to
busy.
say.
That must be true for anyone about to get married, right? It's a happy kind of busy, though.
You're right. Kujo Kamaji is on cloud 9.
Oh,
What do you think, traveler?
yeah, I'm bothered by how the whole thing began.
He chalked it up to her being coy, but that doesn't sound like the Hiragi Chisato I know.
Oh,
It bothers me also. But, unfortunately, attempting to seek the truth of the matter would likely be fruitless.
how so?
Yeah, how come? Whenever we come across stuff like this on our adventures, we always find a way to get to the bottom of it.
I see. So that's how adventurers think. In my opinion, we face two obstacles in this case. Firstly, we have very little information to go on, and I must be cautious about taking a stance. This makes it difficult to investigate. Secondly, and more importantly, the person involved doesn't seem to care.
Yeah,
If we intervene
that's
without
the
his
bigger
blessing,
problem.
good intentions may lead to catastrophic results.
You do have a point. Kamaji doesn't seem worried at all.
Everything in the world is intertwined. What looks like a simple outcome is often the result of multiple conflating reasons. Seeking the full truth would be a long and laborious process. It would be inefficient.
Wait, been here before?
Sort of. I have to take this approach, or the work of the Yashiro Commissioner would never be done. My opinion is something like this. When something strange happens, instead of trying to find out what could have caused it, it is better to look at the situation itself. If the outcome is positive, and no one was deceived or harmed in the process, then it is acceptable.
But are there really no negative consequences to this?
We don't know yet. After all, we don't know what Hiragi Chisato's thoughts are, do we? I have
We
to
can meet
say,
her, though.
I'm impressed by your ability to zero in on the issue from such a short meeting. Most insightful of you. You are thorough and thoughtful, just as my sister describes.
Huh? But Chisato and Kamaji have already talked everything through, haven't they?
Only if we are to take Kujo Kamaji at his word. But there are two sides to every story. I wish to know Hiragi Chisato's angle on this.
Yeah, what does she think about it?
Makes sense, but Paimon still doesn't quite get it.
Don't worry about it. I was planning to visit the Hiragi clan to deliver my best wishes anyway. Let's take the opportunity to hear her
Alright, let's
thoughts.
go meet her then.
If she's as committed as Kujo Kamaji, perhaps they can navigate the challenges ahead successfully. But if not... well, life isn't always a smooth journey.
Oh no. Wait, she's in Rito. I remember this place. We have to walk all the way here to here to here. What is
There is
happening
still
here?
much to prepare for the wedding. Should we also invite some prominent business leaders who frequently visit Rito?
At the very least, we should send them invitations.
I agree. Ah, hello there, Yashiro Commissioner. To what do we owe the honor on this fine day?
As it happens, I'm here regarding the same wedding I believe I heard you discussing just now. I come bearing the felicitations of the Kamisato clan.
Felicitation.
Would Lady
What
Hiragi
does
happen
that
to be
mean?
available at this moment?
Our lady is entertaining guests right now, and we're not entirely sure how long she will be.
Yes.
But
Who
please,
is more
do come
important
in.
than the commission?
We will arrange some tea and snacks for you and your attendants.
Hey, Paimon is not in attendance!
Yeah, neither do I.
You misunderstand. These two are dear friends.
You're too
Just
kind.
tell my lady that the traveler is here.
We don't
We
wish
help
to
her so
impose.
much.
We'll just wander around in the general area. Apologies for the interruption while you're busy with preparations. Please, let us know once Lady Hiragi is available.
Nonsense, Commissioner. No imposition at all. This wedding is a joyful occasion, and all the other
Wait,
clans who
his voice.
serve the Hiragi
It's
clan
so
are most
feminine.
delighted for them indeed. We're merely doing the best we can to make this wedding as grand an affair as possible.
I
When the time
remember his
comes,
voice.
we'll invite everyone in the clan and even the general
He's so
public to
familiar.
attend.
That sounds splendid. We'll leave you to it.
Is he the lion?
Take care,
head from the
Commissioner.
One Piece.
Seems like you guys talked a lot without actually saying anything.
Hence why I dislike small talk. Our timing was not ideal, but never mind. I spotted a stall on our way over where we can pass the time. The owner always manages to come up with novel ideas. I'm one of his regular customers.
Let's get their stuff actually.
Now, where were we again? Ah, yes. Invitations.
My family can take charge of that. We have a
He's
lot of written
from
correspondence
Fairy
with them
Tail
already.
2, the perfume guy. I think that's what his voice sounds like.
Sounds sensible to me.
Yes,
Then,
the
thank
perfume
you.
guy. From the Blue Pegasus, I think.
Quit
In
following
Fairy
me.
Tail, if you remember. Is that a boba tea seller?
Toki!
Who's
It's
Tomoki?
you. Good to see you again.
Alright, who is this guy?
Seems like you're always showing up with a VIP in tow.
Oh? So you know the owner as
Wait,
well?
is he the one we
Yeah,
came with
we tried his
Ayato?
dongle milk a while back with the almighty Shogun in
Oh.
Inazuma City.
Yeah, during our
Ah, I see. So you were involved in that. I'd caught wind of this dango milk, but I didn't know that it had anything to do with you two.
It was a twist of fate.
I always order one of his creative drinks whenever I pass the stall. Flavor is always new and interesting. When I noticed he'd set up shop in Rito, I simply had to come by.
Oh, thanks to you all, my business is finally beginning to take off. More and more people are willing to give my creative cuisine a shot. It gave me the confidence to decide that I'm going to stick to creative cuisine from now on. On the one hand, I wanted more people to be able to try out my culinary creations. On the other hand, I wanted my customers to experience the joy of being creative too. So I gave it a lot of thought and finally came up with an all-new business
What
concept.
the heck is that?
Sounds interesting. What is it this time?
I've decided to give complete creative control to the customer. I offer all sorts of ingredients, and they pick and choose whatever they want to mix with their milk or tea. As well as dango, I now offer rice cake, purple potato balls, black sugar, and sunsettia.
Do they really all go well with milk? Hard to imagine, but who knows? It could be delicious.
Oh,
What if I were to
all
choose
this
some
food
ingredients
talk.
you don't have here? Would that be okay?
Are you hungry, bro?
Well, I guess so. Any novel ideas you have, Commissioner,
it is
please
not
feel
even
free to tell me.
fixed there.
I'll go buy the ingredients right away. The whole idea was to let my customers express their creativity freely. So, of course, I shouldn't place restrictions on the ingredients if I can help it.
Excellent. There are a few things I'd like to try. Lavender melon, seagrass, and sea ganoderma.
What?
What
You
the
wanna
heck?
mix those with milk?
I do indeed. Why? What's wrong?
You really
Seagrass
think
and
that's
milk?
gonna turn out tasting good?
Yeah.
It's all about the experience. The taste is secondary.
Taste is secondary.
It's
in
great
food.
to try new things. Traveler, any thoughts?
Lavender melon, but you shouldn't eat melon with milk. Seagrass is already. I am like, yep. Sea gonoderma. What the heck is that? I will try that.
Doesn't Paimon get a say in this? So this is peer pressure, huh? Well, alright then. Bring it on! Paimon can take it!
3 milks with sea ganoderma, please.
No problem.
That sounds
Give me
like
a
a
second,
disease.
I'll have them ready in just a moment.
You have ganoderma. It's creative milk. Oh no. Is it going
Here,
to be
your
good,
milk is
bad?
ready. Give it a try.
So those look like potions.
Somehow Paimon got it down eventually, but... Paimon feels lightheaded.
I think it's all right. It has quite a fascinating texture.
Oh no, he's one
Your
of those
review
guys.
seemed pretty positive, but Paimon still thinks there are better combinations.
Yeah.
Taste is your key concern, yes?
Obviously! Tasty food and drinks are some of life's most important pursuits.
Well said. If I could say the same was true for me, I believe I'd be a very content man.
In other words, you have too many other things to worry about.
Yes. No one has unlimited energy, and I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. Having my sister attend public events in my stead and having Toma as housekeeper has also been a great help and allowed me to focus.
We're just
Yeah,
passing
is
the
latency
time
good
here,
today?
though, right?
How much
Is there
delay is there?
anything else to think about than what we're doing right now?
One or two things. Let's continue this discussion somewhere else.
Alright, buddy, if you say so.
I noticed something before we left the Hiragi clan's residence.
Where you saw who she was meeting?
No, it was just a small detail. I was curious to know their thoughts on the wedding, so I asked them about it. Naturally, they responded that all other clans are happy for the Hiragi clan. But that's not the truth.
What do you mean?
Hiragi Shinsuke is still in prison, meaning the Kanjo Commission is the least stable in the Tri-Commission. Hiragi Chisato is the sole remaining pillar of her clan, but now she plans to marry into the Kujo clan. If I belonged to one of the assisting clans to the Hiragis, I would not be feeling optimistic about the future.
Yeah, if she is going to marry,
But
who
they
is
didn't
going
mention
to
a
take
word
care of
about
the-
that. They simply said they were
Hiragi
delighted
clan?
for them. These are not unintelligent people. I highly doubt it is because they simply do not realize.
I guess it is a bit strange.
I imagine they didn't want to discuss family issues in front of outsiders. But still, the more I think back over that conversation, the more it doesn't sit right. Keep a close eye on them, Hisashi.
Yes, sir.
What the heck?
Oh! Where did you come from?
This is one of my most trusted members of the Shumatsuban. He's been quietly
Shumatsuban.
watching out for us this whole time.
Merely doing my duty, sir.
Keep a close watch on the clan representatives we met today.
Well received. I'm on the case.
Oh, and I almost forgot. That milk I just had? Please order one more and deliver it to Tom.
Oh no.
As you wish, sir.
Let him suffer. Bro has something against
Oh
Toma.
no, poor Toma.
Yeah, good luck, Toma.
Sir Kamisato, Lady Hiragi's previous engagement is now concluded. She's waiting for you in the courtyard.
Oh,
Thank you kindly. Let's go and see Hiragi Chisato.
yes.
Do it?
Can I actually teleport there? Nope. See, she's outside and she has that view. Not that good. Still. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I'm just about to die.
Hi, nice
There
to
she
see
is.
you
We also
again,
met her
Chisato.
here the first time, I think.
I heard that Sir Kamisato had brought some guests, but I didn't know it was you two.
It's been a while, Lady Hiragi. How have you been faring?
This is a rare privilege, Sir Kamisato. It is not often that I have the chance to meet you, let alone here in the comfort of my own home. I'm doing very well indeed, thank you. You must be so busy. Thank you so much for taking the time to come and congratulate Kamaji and I. It really means a lot.
But of course. The Tri-Commission are the servants of the Shogun, and we should look out for one another. In fact, we visited Sir Kujo just now. It's clear that he's very much looking forward to the wedding. Perhaps his joy is infectious, for I am now feeling rather elated myself. I sincerely wish you a joyful wedding and a blissful marriage.
Thank you for your kind words. This was not an easy decision to make. We will both have to work harder from now on. I'm sure the news will cause something of a stir. But come what may, we will stand as one and face whatever the future throws at us, together.
Alright, she
Sounds
looks
like things are
optimistic.
pretty tough for you, Chisato.
Yes. To be honest,
Give us the soul.
I'm still a little nervous about it all. But Kamaji has been so supportive. His promises have comforted me a lot.
Wait a second.
It sounds like you have some considerable reservations, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. Well, there are so many things I need to consider. In case you were wondering, I was not actually entertaining VIPs just now. I was in fact meeting with one of the Kanjo Commission's officers, Shinojo.
Oh, really?
Wait, Shinojo is that the guy we came with?
Mm-hmm. He charged in all of a sudden and said that he had something very important to tell me. He didn't mince his words. Basically, he doesn't want me to marry Kamachi.
Oh yeah, he finally went there.
He has always been a calm and contained person who never acts out of line. I was quite shocked to see him so agitated. But despite all that, what he was saying made a lot of sense. He thinks that now is a bad time for this wedding to happen. He pointed out that I am like the final pillar propping up my clan. If I marry into the Kujo clan, that pillar is taken away. There will no longer be a voice of authority in the Hiragi clan. And it could be a disastrous move for my personal image, too.
It's just two families becoming one big family, though, right? What's the big deal?
Oh no,
Traditionally,
it's a clan.
in Inazuma, clan affiliation influences every facet of life. After the wedding, Lady Hiragi will belong to the Kujo clan. The Kanjo Commission's attitude toward you may undergo some significant changes thereafter.
Precisely. This is a terrible thing to be saying, but I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe I went along with it all too easily. Maybe I allowed myself to be pushed into this. I'm so sorry. I can't believe I'm making my guests listen to me complaining.
No problem at all. The Yashiro Commission has a duty to listen to you. Now that I've heard your concerns, I should offer to help you as best I can. For instance, by helping you gather your thoughts on the matter. Now, we heard from Sir Kujo that his decision to tie the knot was prompted by a letter he received from you. But we've also heard that you did not write that letter. Sir Kujo thought that perhaps you were just being coy. Oh, dear. Perhaps I should have kept that part to myself.
What? But that was... It was just a prop in his playful proposal, wasn't it? It was clearly purpose-designed, what with all the fancy lettering and so on.
Fancy lettering, you say? So I am to understand that
She
had it
thought
not
he
been
was
for this
faking
letter,
it.
you two may not have chosen this moment to be wed?
When it comes down to it... Yes, I think so. Oh, do you mean to say that this letter is not what I thought it to be?
Sir Kujo maintains that the letter was penned by your hand.
Huh? But then... How did...
Either way, it's wonderful to see how much you both trust one another. In that sense, you could say that the origin of the letter is ultimately not of great importance.
I think it is more important.
Who knows? Perhaps Sir Kujo was the one
time
being
for
coy.
Detective Paimon
After
to
all,
do something
he had no particular reason to be forthcoming with us about the details of his playful proposal.
Oh no, he has planted
I
seeds
understand.
of doubt.
As you say, ultimately, the origin of the letter doesn't matter. But my position does matter. Kamaji and I thought that we needn't worry about anything that lies ahead, because we can face it all together. But now, I think I should give it some more thought.
Marriage is the most
now the
important
seed
decision
has
of your
sprouted.
life. Don't let yourself regret it. It is also part of the Yashiro Commission's job to help people through difficult times. I say this as an advocate for you personally, and for the Hiragi clan. Please, do not be compelled by circumstances to make any decision that goes against your will. To be together with the one you love is a sacred thing. It is my earnest wish that both of you may enjoy a bright and beautiful future, not a bittersweet one.
I'll take to heart every word you have said to me. I can't thank you enough, Sir Kamisato. I'll think very carefully about your advice.
All that matters is that you follow your heart. Since you'll be needing some time to think things over, we will excuse ourselves now.
Oh, wait. Let me see you out.
Thank you, Lady Hiragi, but there will be no need. Traveler, let's find somewhere to talk.
Alright, something more fishy is going on. Let's talk to her once more.
What should I do? Oh, Kamaji.
Oh, come on.
The wind rises.
The wind falls. How far is he going to talk?
Squall and fury.
Oh, here.
Hiragi Chisato is on a totally different page than Kujo Kamaji. Ayato, why did you give her such vague suggestions? Couldn't you just have told her what you'd do in her position? Because Paimon's pretty sure you have an idea.
I've said everything I can, given the Yashiro Commission's stance. Interfering too much with other commission's domestic issues will only create trouble. And the more I think about it, the stranger this all seems. But Hiragi Chisato has yet to see it. We must be vigilant.
Strange? In what way?
Someone wants Hiragi Chisato to be married as soon as possible, and if my guess is right,
Yeah,
it
because
is someone
that's
from
where they are
within the
going
Kanjo
to
Commission.
be propagated.
This person is presumably also responsible for the mysterious and
Yeah,
misleading
someone
letter.
wants to take over
Think
the...
about this. A lowly officer is greatly worried
Commission.
about Hiragi Chisato's future, while the heads of the supporting clans ostensibly have no concern at all. It doesn't add up. When someone's words and actions do not match, you need to infer their intentions from their behavior.
Yeah, is someone coveting Hiragi Chisato's position? Definitely.
Yes. It's a smart strategy. Far superior to the one adopted by the Tenryou Commission's Takatsukasa clan. Even had the forged letter failed and been seen for what it was, there would have been no repercussions. They could simply have explained it away as a misguided but well-meaning matchmaking attempt by a member of the family. But if the letter were to achieve its goal, as it has so far, the perpetrator would successfully weaken the Hiragi clan without ever having to lift a finger against them, all under the guise of simply encouraging a wedding. With Hiragi Chisato having married into the Kujo clan and the head of the Hiragi clan in prison, challenges to the Hiragi clan's leadership would begin to emerge throughout the ranks of the Kanjo Commission. Eventually, another clan would take the Hiragi clan's place.
A reasonable theory, but it is just a theory.
Actually, we have evidence. His name is Shinojo.
Oh yeah,
Shinojo?
he was against the marriage.
He should be back by now.
Yes, sir.
That's the second time you've done that! Paimon cannot deal with this.
Did they take one of the Kanjo Commission officers away?
Yes. His name is Shinojo.
As I expected. They cannot afford to let this opportunity pass them by. They have to act now while the Hiragi clan is at its weakest. Hiragi Chisato had been persuaded by Kujo Kamaji, and the wedding was sure to go ahead. But, after Chisato's meeting with Shinojo, she began to have second thoughts. In their eyes, Officer Shinojo has interfered with their plan.
But why did they suspect him and not us?
Someone was eavesdropping on our conversation with Chisato the entire time. That's why I was a little reserved.
So someone
No
was
way.
dropping Eves.
Whew. Lucky Paimon didn't say anything stupid. But Chisato got what you meant about the letter, though, right?
I think so. But whoever is behind this will not allow their plan to fail now. They will not be inclined to respect Hiragi Chisato's own wishes. Her stance was so passive that she was easily manipulated, treated like a pawn, with even her marriage becoming a battleground for political power play. Despite all of this, she still believed that a happy future was
Bro,
awaiting
a
her.
whole Chinese
When
drama
she
is
formally
going on
marries into
here.
the Kujo clan, she will lose her title as
This
daughter of
kind
the Hiragi
reminds
clan,
me of
her position in the
Apache
Kanjo Commission,
Diaries.
and above
Of
all,
course, Kerry
her
died.
independence.
I don't know how to say that word.
Marriage is such a trap.
We have got to stop her. We can't let this evil plan come to fruition.
Easier said than done. The perpetrators are manipulating everything from the shadows, letting unsuspecting pawns do their work. This is what makes their approach so smart. We, meanwhile, are out in the open. If we attempt to stop this wedding from happening, we will become the villains of the story and face immense public backlash.
So what are we gonna do?
At this stage, if the perpetrators wish to maintain control over the situation, their only option is to come out from the shadows and bare their fangs. I will wait for that moment to arrive. But first things first, we must go and rescue Shinojo. He has done nothing wrong and does not deserve to be punished. Tell me where Shinojo is. We'll head off right now.
Why couldn't that ninja guy save? Oh, he's far. He's far. We had so many battles there. I think that is the place where that boat was actually fighting us. Or maybe that, like that. Investigate the situation inside.
What are you doing?
His
Bring
trial?
Shinojo this
Are we going to
instant!
get his trial?
Stop this at once.
It's the Yashiro Commissioner.
Kubo.
Well, we take orders from our master. No one else.
Really?
Who is your master?
Then please, excuse me.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Get them.
Have fun with this gift!
Cascade!
I must.
Too late for regrets! Oz revealed by... Let's light it up!
I must. Blast.
I should
Let's go.
after him.
We must report to Master right away.
Hey, get back here!
No need to follow them.
Yeah, they were trash.
We need bait to catch the fish anyway. Leave them be. I think I saw a key fall to the ground during the fight. Let's free Shinojo
Bro,
first.
you noticed that?
But in all the chaos, it must have been kicked to one side. Where did it end up?
What the? It's a tanuki? Oh, don't tell
Oh
Paimon
no,
that
I
the tanuki
hate that
took it!
guy.
Let's follow it and see.
Let me kill it. Alright, where is that guy? This thing is
Here we go!
Bro gave me the key.
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
He was the one. Actually. Fine. This was so dumb.
Oh, thank the gods you're here! Please help me! Thank you. Thank you.
You are out, buddy.
It was terrifying. They said they were gonna throw the cage into the sea
Oh,
with me
shit.
still inside.
Well, it's a
Oh,
wooden
wait!
cage, so
You
I
have to
don't
listen
think
to me.
you would
Lady
drown.
Chisato's wedding. It's all part of a
Maybe?
scheme. Someone's trying to use the wedding for their own ends.
Calm down, Shinojo.
Yeah,
It's
we
okay.
know all
We
about
know
that.
about all that.
Huh?
Yeah, you
Our
are not the
suspicions
only
were
one
roused to this
smart
possibility,
here.
and so far, everything is unfolding rather as we expected. Those behind this plan are not going to give up easily. Their next move is imminent. We must devise sufficient countermeasures.
Yashiro Commissioner, you're personally going to take action?
This situation has consequences for the whole Tri-Commission, and the stability of all Inazuma is at stake. My hitherto neutral stance ends now. The almighty Shogun has always despised these pathetic power games. As a commissioner, I am a servant of the Shogun, and it is therefore my duty to handle these tiresome matters on her behalf.
That's true.
Shinojo, don't return to your post yet. Find somewhere safe and stay hidden. Traveler, Paimon, let's get out of here.
Oh shit. Oh, man.
Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commissioner. I hear you showed up here
Oh,
with no
same
explanation
voice.
and attacked my
He has.
men. You wouldn't happen to be carrying out some sort of secret mission, now would you?
I heard that someone was taking the law into their own hands. As a responsible official of Inazuma, I could not in good conscience stand idly by.
You lowly viewers.
Shinojo may be your retainer, but the law does not grant you the right to abuse him.
Abuse? Nonsense. I was just teaching him a lesson. Out of nowhere, a low-ranking officer decides to barge in on Lady Hiragi and start spouting out the most absurd and insulting nonsense one can imagine. A truly egregious loss of decorum. I dare say, the poor lady was terrified.
Yeah.
So, you're saying that you know absolutely nothing of the reasons for his actions. Because otherwise, why would you describe it as out of nowhere?
Two people from two different clans are getting married. That's all there is to it. And yet this young gentleman took it upon himself to fabricate a nonsensical disaster story around it. How should I know what he was thinking? Even if she marries into the Kujo clan, Lady Hiragi will always be the daughter of the Hiragi clan and the most distinguished member of the Konjo Commission. We are, and always will be, her loyal assistants. It's our duty to see that she never has to worry about anything. Loyalty and duty are our guiding principles. Not only did this guard show no regard for either, he went out of his way to upset our lady. How could one do such a thing? Even if we put it down to a rare moment of impulsivity. I have to say, I'm surprised to see one of such noble standing as yourself rushing to his defense.
Darn it! This guy is good. Annoyingly good.
He's a slime ball.
Funny. I'm suddenly reminded of an anecdote I'd like to share with you. There's not been a dull moment since I took up my post in the Yashiro Commission. Every day I've been exposed to new and fascinating things. For instance, a merchant from abroad once told me about a curious kind of bird with the most extraordinarily long tongue. So long, in fact, that you can tie 2 knots in the portion of it that extends out of its beak. I'm
What the
sure
heck?
someone as erudite as yourself could be able to guess what people do with these unusual avians.
Keep them as pets.
You'd think, wouldn't you? But there's a catch. You see, this bird is of no use to humans whatsoever, and certainly doesn't make a suitable pet. If you catch one, the best thing you can do is actually cut its tongue off and throw it out of the window. The reason they give is this. The longest tongue has the most to say, but don't be deceived as it chirps away, lest the song it sings lead you astray.
Bro, it's poetic.
I say, Yashiro Commissioner, are you here simply to mock the Kanjo Commission?
Yep.
Far from it. In my mind, the Kanjo Commission is made up of honorable individuals, upright and forthright, conscientious and loyal. It is unbecoming of such people to resort to lies, deception, and filibustering, all as part of a plan to remove Lady Hiragi from her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Yashiro Commissioner, please don't make accusations without any evidence.
The evidence is standing right in front of me, is it not? I have a credible witness who can confirm you were quick to try and make him disappear as soon as he said something that you did not like. Ugh, dear me. I can't believe the Grand Matsura clan is now represented by someone with less of a sense of loyalty than even an ordinary servant. You studied hard and took a government position, only to make it to where you are now just to play these petty power games behind the scenes. I'm not sure whether it's because you're smart enough to play the system, or too foolish to know any better. In your years of service to the Shogun, not only have you managed to glean nothing good from the people around you, you have also let yourself be blinded by self-interest. And now you have ruined your once bright future. I'm not angry, Mr. Matsura. I just feel sorry for you.
Is that
Unknown
right?
said this feels like I'm looking at a lame rom-com from the 15th
What
century.
exactly do you think you can do to me?
Yeah,
This
that's
is at
what I
most a
said. It's
Kanjo
like
Commission
apothecary
issue.
diaries.
We'll handle this amongst ourselves.
If this is the whole
You
quest,
are
then
reaching rather outside
yeah,
of
we
your
have
bounds,
already
Yashiro
done 1
Commissioner.
hour.
If you seek to
And I
involve
think it
yourself
is
in
like
other
1
clans'
hour and
affairs,
30 or something.
might I be so bold then as to question
is
your motives in doing
disappointing,
so?
in my
I think you
opinion.
are simply opposed to an alliance between the Kanjo Commission and Tenryo Commission, because the new balance of power in the Tri-Commission would be a
I
threat
like
to you
Zhongli
personally.
story quest are better.
So
Like,
you come
we
here with
actually
an
look
elaborate
into
excuse.
Unknown
to
said,
try
bro,
and
I
bring up
literally
this
unalive
marriage.
giant dragons and saved the world, not fixed a pathetic
So,
marriage.
that's how you view it. Well,
No, that marriage is
I
not
have to
even
admit,
the main point.
you
That
clearly
could
are
have
far
been
more
another
talented than
side
I
quest.
at monitoring the power balance within the Tri-Commission.
Let me
Like,
be
in
crystal
story quest,
clear.
I actually
This wedding is going
want
to
to know
happen,
about these guys
and nothing
more.
is going to change that.
Like
The
Zhongli
notices
share a
have
lot
already
of
been
stuff.
sent out. All of Inazuma City
And like
knows about
now
it
we have
now.
recently done
Most of the
Scorpion
public
story
weren't aware
quest.
that
Actually,
Kujo
in that
Kamaji
too, we
and
actually
Hiragi
learn about
Chisato
her
were
more.
courting. But you can bet it's all anybody's talking about now. Once the notices go out, that's it. The wedding is a sure thing, even if it hasn't happened just yet.
I see. It seems like I was wrong.
So suddenly we see eye to eye.
I had expected you to at least be smarter than most. But it seems that I was gravely mistaken.
Kamisato Ayato! You... How dare you!
You've made your move. Now,
Oh shit.
I suppose it's time
Bro, he
I made
looks shorter
mine.
than this guy.
What do you mean?
Do you seriously think this marriage will bring the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryo Commission together? Isn't it at all possible that the Kanjo Commission becomes marginalized as a consequence of this union?
Oh.
Goodness
Yeah,
me.
he did not think ahead.
Well, I've learned a great
What the
deal from
heck?
talking to you. That will be all for now. If you would excuse me, I shall take my leave.
Yeah, that was embarrassingly nice.
Hey, hey! What was all that? Paimon didn't follow at all.
They had their scheme, but fortunately I was prepared. As I said, they ended up coming out from the shadows and revealing themselves. Let's see how things are in Inazuma City. Then, I'll take you through the details of my plan.
I think this is one of those boring quests. Alright. Let's go to Inazuma City.
Too slow.
Look at this. The daughter of the Kanjo Commission's Hiragi clan and the master of the Tenryou Commission's Kujo clan are getting married.
Sounds like an all-around perfect match, don't you think?
Yep.
For sure. I'm just surprised. It seems very sudden. I hadn't heard a single word about it until now.
Good luck to them, I say. I'm sure it must have been a hard decision.
Looks like the wedding is definitely going ahead.
It's still too early to make that conclusion. Our adversary wants to push this marriage past the point of no return. However, we can still beat them at their own game. But only if Kujo Kamaji is willing to help us.
Alright, let's go to Kamaji's place and see if he can help us.
Quit following me.
He can help himself actually. Oh, he's outside.
Welcome. I just heard that the news of my wedding has been officially announced.
Yep.
It seems so sudden. I wasn't ready yet.
Unknown said, I know I already mentioned this, but no matter what, he just reminds me of somebody who is a Minecraft YouTuber because they calmly and casually speak about everything, but deep down they are creeps.
See. So someone's trying to take advantage of our marriage.
Oh no.
If you proceed with the wedding, the repercussions for you are likely to be minimal.
Yeah, but he looks
But
like
we must take Lady Hiragi's
both
situation into
siblings are
consideration.
stuck, in my
I've
opinion.
previously considered this possibility.
I don't trust.
But in the
neither
end,
of
we're
them.
getting married for true love. And I've promised her that I'll do everything in my power to protect her.
I understand where you're coming from, but to be frank, she should not need your protection. Or, to put it another way, you have tacitly admitted that Lady Hiragi will need your help.
Unknown said, like a therapist from class of 09.
Suggests that, deep down, you realize all she stands to lose.
Oh, no.
I don't mean to criticize you. It is natural to want to protect our loved ones. You're an intelligent and gentle person, and I'm sure you would have been able to think about this more objectively were you not so emotionally involved in the situation. I'm sure you admire Lady Hiragi for being the independent, gentle, resilient, and strong-willed person she is. For the sake of marrying you, this wonderful woman will become someone who has to depend on you for the rest of her life. Are you really okay with that?
Why can't they just marry and
I
still,
love her with
like,
all my heart.
Unknown said,
I would do
ironically
anything to
enough,
make her
that therapist looked like somebody
That's why
who
I
wanted
cannot
to be a
abide to see her
therapist, but with
suffer
a
or be
space between the
manipulated by
word
other
the and the other word.
Yashiro Commissioner,
Oh,
you're
no.
right. It was
no,
naive
no.
and selfish of me to take things this far.
The therapist.
But it's too late now, isn't it? There are notices everywhere.
I have a plan, but it needs a villain.
Oh shit, who is
Sir
going to be the
Kujo,
villain?
in order for my plan to work, you and I must both play the role of antagonists.
Oh
But
shit.
it is not without its risks. Are you willing to
People are
help?
practicing behind.
If there's a way to salvage this, then let's hear it.
I've told the people at the Kanjo Commission that the marriage isn't going to unify the Kanjo Commission and the Tenryou Commission. On the contrary, it's a terrible idea that will marginalize the Kanjo Commission. The context for this is that they are planning to use this marriage to bring down the Hiragi clan. And the key to their success is coming up against no resistance to the marriage from the Tenryou Commission. But what if we were to imagine for a moment that since the affairs of the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou Commission has been planning to make a move against the weakened Kanjo Commission? The only reason you have been hesitant to act since taking over the Tenryou Commission is because you care about Lady Hiragi's feelings. And so, your plan is to liaise with the Yashiro Commission to marry her and bring her out of the Kanjo Commission as soon as possible. Once that is achieved, as the person in charge of the Tenryou Commission, you no longer have any reason to hesitate.
I see. This is an ingenious plan. It takes advantage of the situation perfectly.
Yeah, this will make Hiragi indispensable.
Exactly.
They would want her there.
Our purpose is to change
Because
Lady
if she's
Hiragi's
not
position
there,
from an unnecessary
the
burden
Tenryou Commission
to an
is
indispensable asset.
Not the Tenryou
By doing
Commission,
so,
the other
we can even strengthen her position in the Kanjo Commission.
Kanjo
Once our
Commission.
adversaries realize how the network of connections behind the scenes really looks, they'll do their utmost to stop
And
this
he
wedding
already
from
planted
happening.
a seed of doubt in
Then,
that other dude too.
we simply leave them to clear up the mess they've created.
Got it.
So the network connections? This is all way too complicated for Paimon. Can you just tell us what you need us to do?
We have to make sure that the behind-the-scenes story comes to the attention of our dear friends in the Kanjo Commission. Matsura, with whom I spoke earlier, will now be fearing the worst. No doubt he'll be on the lookout for the first sign of a crisis. In that case, he will almost certainly have placed informants throughout Inazuma City. What we need to do is to use these informants as a breeding ground for our fake intel. Sir Kujo, there are certain things that I need you to attend to personally. It's almost time. My ninja has located one of the informants. Let's go and see if he'll take the bait.
Alright, let's go. Go and observe Kanjo Commission. Stab me. Can you stab me? Oh no, not in the nuts. Oh shit. Well, he don't have any. So it is not a problem. Alright, where is the commission?
Squall and Fury!
Unknown said, bro, why are you like this? You didn't even lose at 50-50 yet.
Let's follow him. Be careful not to get seen.
What do you mean?
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
Could it be related to the wedding announcement?
Maybe, but from the look on his face, it seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty intense at the moment. Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Unknown said, honestly, the worst way to secretly go after somebody is by being the most famous person possible with a bright yellow-haired chick.
Yeah, and acting suspiciously. But what happened actually? But I got like caught.
That person is one of Matsura's. Let's follow him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji just came past here with a huge group of people.
With other people is like acting.
Could it be related to the wedding?
Unknown said, if this was truly realistic, countless amount of people would have exposed you a long time ago, because they would be like, oh my god, it's the traveler who helped us and free us from our tyranny.
Isn't it all a bit excessive for a wedding?
Bro, and the red line don't even show up. And why is he running? He got too far. I can actually look at him. Oh my god, this is so dumb. In Assassin's Creed, I can actually look at it from the other city.
Let's follow him.
As
Be
long as he's
careful
in my
not to
line
get
of
seen.
sight. Bro, I hate these missions. Like literally. Alright, now I'm going behind him.
Did you see that? Sir Kujo Kamaji
Unknown
just
said,
came past
also
here with
please
a huge
trust
group
me
of
when I
people.
tell you this. You don't have to like actually crouch down, because crouching down just slows you down. Just make sure you're hidden and you should be
From the look on
successful,
his
trust
face,
me.
It seems like something much more serious. He and his men seem pretty
And
intense
why
at the
he
moment.
suddenly start running?
Isn't it all a
So
bit
like he has
excessive for
seen
a wedding?
ghost. And he can literally turn around and see me.
Unknown said, also not crouching can make you easier to hear, but at least it's easier to hide yourself when you are not crouching.
I think in all there must have been about 100 people so far.
That doesn't sound good. What could be going on? I hope it's just Sir Kujo Kamaji being overcautious.
The news is spreading fast, but it appears Master's fears may be well placed. There's no way they sent this many people just to escort the bride. I have to investigate.
He ran off!
As
We
expected.
can see him.
Let's follow him.
Don't tell me he's still too far away. Oh,
Wow!
finally. I thought.
It's like the whole Tenryou Commission is here.
Excuse me.
Unknown
Has
said
something
just
happened
simply
on this
make
road?
sure you hide behind things
I'm a
very
businessman
quickly so
passing
you can
through,
avoid
and
being
it's a
seen.
little disconcerting to see this place so
Alright,
heavily
we are
guarded.
done, I think, with this video.
Ah, please don't be alarmed. As I'm sure you've heard, the wedding of Sir Kujo Kamaji and Lady Hiragi Chisato will take place any day now. Sir Kujo decided to send for Lady Hiragi ahead of time and have her live in Inazuma City during the run-up to the wedding.
I see.
We are here to clear the way for Lady Hiragi. Not just us either. You'll see more Tenryou Commission members as you go further along. We're all here for the
That
same
is
duty.
Isn't this a little excessive?
Yep.
Sir Kujo holds Lady Hiragi in the highest regard and wants to treat her with the utmost respect from beginning to end.
Well, he's
I
trying to
understand.
create a
Sorry to disturb your work. Drat. It's exactly as Master feared. They say they're here to guard the road, but really they're poised to attack if Master doesn't allow Lady Hiragi to leave Rito. Wait, no. If Lady Hiragi does leave, they'll have all the more reason to strike. But we're in no state to defend against a Tenryou Commission attack. I must tell Master right away.
He ran off again!
Don't worry, he realized how serious the situation is.
That should do it. The seeds have been sown. In this
That's what I have
atmosphere,
been
mounting
saying. He's
suspicion will
sowing
nurture
seeds.
fear among the Kangjo Commission.
Oh no, that's
Now,
so horrible.
we wait patiently for it to grow and ferment. The calm before the storm is always the part that unsettles people the most.
Are they really gonna own up and apologize? Just like that?
If you're curious to find out, you can visit the Hiragi clan in Rito in a couple of days. I have some other business to attend to, so I won't be spending any more time on this situation. In any case,
Bro, it's
we've
like
made
I
our
am done
move.
here. This is
It's only a
beneath
matter
me
of
now.
time before they give up and surrender.
Why are you so confident?
Unknown said
This
that
is not my
NPC
first
really
time.
thought he's hat guy with
Well
that
then,
cold look.
Goodbye for now.
Yep.
I truly hope that things will work out
Bro,
in Hiragi
tweets are
Chisato's
listening
best
everything.
interests.
They are the real spy.
He left kind of abruptly. Are things really gonna turn out like he predicted?
Let's keep an eye on things until the end.
Paimon too. Well, let's go to Rito again in 2 days.
Why 2 days? Now I have to turn the clock. Wait for 2 days. 1, 2. Bro, this clock is so slow. Alright, let's go check. She's literally on the telephone call. Talk to people. Alright.
Ahil said I have to get back at Genshin after seeing Dane's leave and the siblings in the 5.7 poster art.
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
You have stopped doing Genshin?
Why would it be taking so long?
What are you
I
doing
heard
now?
that the Kanja Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave.
Because
To
the
be
best
honest,
part is
I'd
about
be
to
hesitant
come,
if I were
like,
her.
Don't cry
A crowd this size comes to Rito?
Snazhnaya.
Who knows what they could be planning?
Snazhnaya will take a year
Stay
more.
quiet. Someone might hear you.
Right. Sorry. How did things get to this point?
But it should be midnight there. What are you doing?
Unknown said oh my god my dear friend how are you doing, we have missed you so much and we definitely did not discuss of anything about destroying a twin building with a plane.
Bro, you are going to get me cancelled on YouTube.
Hello. How may I help?
What are you doing? Wait, why is there such a strong Tenryu Commission presence here?
We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to Inazuma City. Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But
Unknown said no need to thank me. I know I am already a very good friend. I know.
An excuse to delay things. Since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us.
Everyone is scared. People suspect something is wrong.
We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here so long. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives.
Ahil said, bro, suddenly my laptop can't seem to be able to play. Opening a browser itself is a pain, let alone playing Genshin.
Sir Kujo might give us orders to be less accommodating.
Again. Maybe it is struggling. Windows have a weird stuff. Same with my laptop. It is struggling to play Honkai after new update. I don't know what happened. Like it is suddenly struggling to play Honkai.
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here.
Limbo.
Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest things and is suspicious of everything.
Ahil said, you read my mind. That's what I'm going to do.
He's anxious.
Yeah, I'm also
but I mean, what can we do? I've told him before. Never cross the Yashiro Commissioner.
Yeah.
Unknown said, but jokes as I do, you actually believe that even though you obviously know I'm joking, somebody might actually take it seriously and you get cancelled with that comment?
What will the Tenryo Commission do? And what will the Yashiro Commission do?
Yeah,
maybe we should tell Master to discuss things with Lady Hiragi.
Then maybe. For YouTube is not doing.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every
Ahil said, so better stop.
By now, the Kanto Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks?
Unknown said, I will try to fix this in a really creative way.
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on out there. What on earth is happening?
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what
Hold
happened
on, someone is dropping eaves.
Unknown said, guys, I swear he is innocent and I swear we're not thinking about giving a special visit to 2 buildings with a plane. Yet, face with tears of joy.
Any direct contact with the Tenryo Commission. I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. Now it all makes sense.
Ahil said, sheet bro.
Since we last met, have you made up your mind?
I'm sorry. I haven't.
Why?
Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe everything would be easier if I simply didn't have the choice.
Okay, what do you mean?
I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw the notices appearing out of nowhere on the streets, signaling that the wedding was confirmed, I didn't feel reassured at all. Instead, I felt a great sense of regret. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my bright and beautiful future. But what if it's not?
This is exactly what he is worried about. You can't rush into important things.
I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of my marriage, I should absolutely refuse to go through with it.
Are they cheaper there?
That's not the answer I'm looking for. And also, now that things have escalated to this point, it will be tricky to resolve.
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me for a second. I thought you'd gone missing.
He was afraid there.
Wait, you're the ones who were with the Yashiro Commissioner that day. What do you think you're doing here? Are you trying to convince Lady Hiragi to leave?
Yep.
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
Friends? Are you sure? Just
Bro,
friends?
You don't know who
Lady
I am?
Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptional circumstances. You need to be more vigilant in everything you do. You are extremely important to us, and to the entire Kanto Commission. Who's to say they don't have a hidden agenda?
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Yeah, You are acting far less dignified than when we met last time.
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't even follow Lady Hiragi's orders now?
Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. Her arrival might well be your very last chance to fix this. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope to control it. If this deadlock continues any longer, we will have nothing to gain and much to lose. This is not an order. All I need you to do is give me an explanation and take responsibility for the situation.
Oh shit.
Understood, my lady. I shall discuss with the others right away.
Good job, Chisato. You handled that
She's
well.
actually a lady.
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should at least give it a try. And it worked remarkably well.
Yeah, that's what I call a voice of authority.
Yes, well, let's wait and see what happens. I hope they provide a satisfactory response.
He came
We
back
had a
with tail
serious
between his
discussion and reflected on our mistakes.
Oh, shit.
In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone is besides themselves with worry. It'll drive us mad if it continues any longer. I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. I was selfish and ignored the greater good.
Unknown said, I don't know if you realize this, but I believe that this is the same voice actor as
Please
EI.
give us a second chance. For my
Yes,
lady's
girl.
sake, please give the Conjo Commission another chance.
Wait, you
Unknown
have to
said,
talk to Kamisato
I think.
Ayato.
I suppose you're
I have
right.
to listen to her again.
The only person who can change the
Unknown
Tenryo
said
Commission's
yes.
mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly.
This guy
and
is the
beseech him to
perfume
help us
guy
with
from
the
Fairy
utmost
Tail,
sincerity.
the Blue Pegasus.
Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are the most important
I can
person.
recognize his
Without
voice
you,
every time.
we have no other way.
And he's also in Bleach, not Bleach, in One Piece. He's also doing same kind of role in One Piece. Oh shit, we have to go to Ayato now.
By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner?
Yeah.
Please put in some good words for me.
I think these guys are the Valkyries. Like they're not even in a city. Alright, where are you, bro? There he is.
Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryo Commission has now occupied Rito, refusing to leave until we hand Lady Hiragi over to them. I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions. And I realize also that this must sound like the very height of absurdity. But please, have mercy, good sir.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Have
Matsura. I'm
mercy.
exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Conjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
No.
We'll take full
will.
responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the
Yeah.
situation.
Not the
We will
Shogun.
make sure that the
Where is
public
Pujo
knows this was
Sara in
all a
all this?
huge misunderstanding.
She should
We'll
be
do
here.
everything we can to minimize the impact.
Isn't the Kujo's
Everything we
commission,
can.
like the tender commission from her clan?
Master Matsura, you should have known it would come to this.
Unknown said is imagine
Whatever
dying
were
to
you
Boba
thinking?
sword.
But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first, regardless of what Sir Kujo and I may feel at this
The
present
thing
moment.
is, he's not even worth
If
it.
the situation in
Kujo
Rito is
Sara
left to
will kill
fester
him
any
before he
further,
reach
things
even-
may get out of control.
Before he even reach the Shogun.
But Lady Hiragi and the inhabitants of Rito are innocent. If we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will wreak havoc on the Tri-Commission's reputation. Try keeping a pet
I
bird.
recently saw a
You'll see what I
video
mean.
that, except for I think one
Songbirds who know
all
how to
the
hold a tune can be very pleasant to listen to.
female in Genshin
But they can
had
also
cage,
become
except for
irritating
the
if they
cage.
don't know when to stop. And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all. But it doesn't take a
Ahil
moment to cut
Abdul
out their
Majid
tongues
said,
and
wait, what's the
silence them
drama
for
behind
good.
Paymon's VA?
Yes,
She's gone.
I understand.
Fired.
I've listened
Literally.
to your concerns, and
We are
I'll
waiting
talk to
for
Sir
new
Kujo
Paimon
for
now.
you. But I can't guarantee
You
that he will
missed
change
yesterday's
his
live
mind.
stream. We were
I
on
understand.
unknown
Thank you
channel
for your help, Yashiro Commissioner.
Twitch. We
All
watched
right,
the whole
you ought to
video and
return
reacted
now.
to it. She
I'm
is
sure you
fired.
have a
Well, she says she
sizable
left
mess to deal with
on
back
her
in the
own.
Kanjo
But
Commission.
we know what was happening.
Okay, then please excuse me.
So she
Thank
left.
you once again, Commissioner.
Technically, she left. But they were going to remove her anyway.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to
Let's
tell
hope
you.
the new Paimon
Would
is
you
not as
mind?
annoying.
Oh? Oh, why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unknown said her
Unreleased
blade
service
touched
at
her
him
booba,
to be
therefore I
severely
don't mind if I
reprimanded.
get slapped with her
As a
blade in the
commissioner,
neck because
the
I know
Almighty
that at
Shogun
the
trusts
very
me
least
to
it
do her
touched her
will.
bubba.
I did
Oh,
as
so
I
you were
should.
those guys.
But
The indirect
now,
kissing.
I'd like
The
to take
indirect
off my
Boba
commissioner
touching.
hat and share a personal story with you.
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, it,
You must
it
have heard
sounds
that
like
the Kamisato
maybe
clan once went through an extremely difficult
it's Shogun's
period.
VA.
My father
trying
worked
to
incredibly
counter
hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago and restore our reputation.
Unknown said, but I'm also going to
Work
correct
took a
her
toll
in
on
bed.
his health and ultimately led to his
Bro,
untimely
you and
demise.
your delusion.
My mother loved him dearly. She passed soon after.
You know, we can
This sudden turn of
technically
events
have
dealt a
a
heavy
real
blow
red
to the Ashiro Commission.
Raiden Shogun. Because
Behind the
she's a
scenes,
puppet,
things became
and
very
the
unstable.
technology is going to reach
Everyone
there,
thought that the Kamisato clan
where
had
we
lost
can have a
power.
fully functional
That made my sister and me nothing
Shogun.
but burdens, hindering the ambitions
Unknown
of
said
others.
even though realistically I
It may
would
sound
probably get
preposterous now.
electrocuted to death the second I
assure
enter
you
the
that is
heavenly
the truth of
principles.
what the Ashiro Commission has been through.
Why is this happening?
Pretty similar to how the Kanjo Commission is now.
Back then,
think
I
I
had
have
no
to change
choice but to
the
accept the
unlock
position I was in.
It is locking on its own.
While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured smear campaigns and attempts to exploit me. I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes, and I also had a
And,
young
Ahil,
sister
you
to
can
take
try
care of.
Linux on your laptop.
I didn't mind what became
You
of
may actually
me,
get to play
but my family.
Genshin on Linux.
Unknown said
No one
specifically
can
her
ever
too
be
old
allowed
and
to
dusty
trample over
heavenly
my precious
principles.
family.
Oh shit.
Fortunately,
That's nasty,
I
bro.
persisted, and the Kamisato clan was able to survive this storm.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and confusion was coming from. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt too young and inexperienced to handle the situation facing me.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently is because he's
That guy is
prepared for anything.
for anything.
That's it.
Unknown said you remind me of that
Situation
guy
I'm
who,
facing now is the
what's
same
that
one
brother?
he faced back then. When his clan
Oh,
was
I
in
remember
crisis,
that movie.
he bravely
Ooh.
drew his blade and challenged the almighty Shogun. And now,
What's that
it is
brother?
time for me to make a stand. and become my own person.
Oh, maybe that one.
Well said.
Brother, you.
I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, your father will be able to let go and allow you to decide how you want to live the rest of your life. It might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is a necessary step in the pursuit of true happiness.
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. I'll think about marriage again after everything is more settled. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself.
Unknown said he was basically a guy who was actually a Muslim, and he was like, what's that, brother?
My best wishes to both
Brother
of you were and remain heartfelt.
I remember that one.
When the time comes for the wedding to go ahead,
Bro,
I will come to congratulate you once more.
Unsync.
Thank you, Sir
It is so
Kamisato.
horrible.
I am grateful for everything you have shared with me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to deal with back home.
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Honkai too. I
I'm
think
confident
when
that
I'm
on
done
your
with
return,
these,
you will find
I
your
move on to
Kanjo Commission
Honkai.
associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes, in fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air of a leader now.
they are really a good match for each other.
Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely within my expectation.
Yeah,
Even so, Paimon could never come up with
The
a plan
lighting
that cunning in
change
a whole
It
lifetime.
is so horrible. In
Unknown said, jokes aside, let's just say that all of the Archons have turned into female. How do you think having plap with them is going to feel?
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up
You
an
will get
opportunity to make less trouble for
electrocuted
myself.
Shogun and Zoli would be so dry.
Well, the fact
Moika
is that
will
I
give
am
you
first
buzz.
and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps
And
for Master
20
Matsura, power is
I
his
have
life's
one.
pursuit. But for me,
And let's not
nothing
talk
matters
about
more
Naina.
than the
I
stability
think
of
Furina is
Inazuma.
the only choice.
A stable nation is the prerequisite for
She's
a
the
stable
only normal
Yashiro
one
Commission.
there. And she will be
Only
back.
then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission
Hydro.
clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried
we
to
are
do
talking
is
about
make
the
sure the
previous
three
Dendro
parties to the
Archon,
Tri-Commission
he
serve to
Unknown
restrain
said,
each other.
Yamavika would burn my male Chechen.
Stasis is not the only form of stability. A balance of power
She
leaving
will
no room
roast
for
you.
maneuver achieves the same end.
Balance of power, mutual restraint. What the
Another
heck are you
positive
talking
outcome
about?
is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. I think I did her a sizable favor in that regard. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a new and unfamiliar one.
There were so many things that
Unknown said, wait, I just remember that you cannot burn what barely exists.
Wait a second. You weren't trying to stop the wedding from the very beginning, were you?
She cannot still burn it.
I
to
thought
see
straight
that-
away it was bad timing. Nevertheless,
She can turn
everything
it to
I said to
ashes.
Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your
I
life.
think Movika has the best
I didn't want to
body
see her
out
suffer
of
because
all
she
the
didn't
Archons.
realize what she was getting into.
And
Now, she has the chance to become her own
second
person.
is, I think, Shogun. She has the
Let's
best
see who she
Boba.
becomes.
Okay then. Guess we'll
After
have to
that,
wait
it
and
is.
see.
All
If
right.
we are talking about the
Farewell,
previous Dendro Archon,
and profuse
she
thanks
will,
to you
and
both.
then Furina,
I shall have to host you at the
and then
Kamisato
Zhongli,
estate when my sister is
the
next
giant
available.
Big ball, big huge killer Dune. And then Venti. Venti is like not even in the guys.
Looks like
category,
everything's
and
resolved.
neither in the girls
Masterfully done.
category.
Everything
Don't
was
even have
perfect.
Boba and not even have
Well,
the muscular
except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh! My lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
Yeah, but we were
I'm sure she's
vomiting
made a
that
great
stuff.
impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly performing your job to perfection.
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're both free, let's finish off that game of chess we started a few days ago.
And that's it? Or is there something else left? Yeah, this one was one of the disappointing ones. The drama was fine. And actually we got to see a little bit of him. But not much. Like for Ayaka, we were into her like literally during the quest. She did the dance and stuff. And this guy, yeah, he saw seeds of suspicion in all three of guys and everything sorted out automatically.
Unknown said one of the disappointing ones are straight up the most boring ones because bro, who in the right mind and thought that giving a hero a marriage fix is a good idea.
Ad Astra at...
In your opinion, who has the best story quest? Till now, the only
Ad Astra Abyss.
pattern.
Thank you for
Because
completing
we are
today's
getting
commission.
So much lore from them. Alright, let's claim everything.
Unknown said easily mommy cappuccino.
Yeah, hers was best. Like we got the whole backstory stuff. And ASRock was best too. The only one was also great.
Unknown said well, if they also add the animation to the game, then it's going to be the best one like straight up.
Yeah, why didn't they do that actually? Like in Honkai, they literally do that. A lot of places they have added animation. Right, what should I do? Well, I am a little tired. Well, I am actually sleepy because of this boring stuff. Alright, let's see. 3 wishes. Alright, should I gamble here? I am on what PT actually? Let me check. Oh, I'm on high actually. Oh shit. And I am on guarantee actually. So 65, 66. I am on 66 PT. Oh yeah, these stuff are also here.
Unknown said by Her Excellency.
Yes, that is what I am thinking. Alright, let's do single pull. I have 7. If I got lucky, it is guaranteed. I am hoping to get that early. And again. No. Wait, we have to turn something to ashes actually. Let me check. What is this? No, yes, here. Let's wish here. In front of Signora's ashes. The almighty Shogun.
Too slow.
Stand here and look at her subjects. And here we go. Golden, no.
Unknown said yeah, that's definitely going to increase the chances and this definitely doesn't seem like hopium.
Oh no, bro. And here she comes. Oh no. Yeah, slowly I should go for all the arcos. No. And the last one. Please give me a 4-star. No. literally trash. Literally. Do I have some more money? Yep. So this is literally the last one. The last which let's go.
Unknown
Here
said
comes-
putting Bennett's luck to shame right now,
Bro,
don't you?
bro. There
No
she comes,
salutations
the
needed.
almighty Shogun,
My
literally
exalted
on
status
single
shall not
pool.
be
This was
disclosed
last
as we
episode,
travel
she's
among the
yapping
common
along.
folk. I acknowledge that you are a person of superior ability.
Unknown said
Henceforth, you will be my guard.
Oh shit.
Worry not.
Unknown said
Should
congratulations.
any danger arise, I shall dispose of it.
Oh no. I will be her guardian. Oh no, not this bro. We got her, well not early, we were on guarantee, but like doing single pulls. I think we got her on 70 or 71st wish actually. There she is. There she is. Look at that. Boba sword. Alright. We have to do that test actually. Let's put her in the team. Let's put her in the team. Alright. Go, pistol, go, get lost.
Stay close and you will live.
Stay close. And here. Yes, they jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
Unknown said she is actually the best support I have in my whole entire account.
Oh, you were saying something? I was distracted. Alright. I think that is it for today. And I think I should build her now. I will replace... Wait, what team is best for her actually? There is this Wanderer team. I have Wanderer.
Unknown said it's okay, I was also looking between the two heavenly looking hills from the distance.
Yeah, I am trying to create at least 2 or 3 teams for the Abyss because I was never able to do floor 12. There is this team. I mean, replace Deya with any other character. Nubilet, Furina, Ororon, and 1+ character. Maybe Deya. And there is this team, like this is literally Hyper Bloom. The thing is, I need a better Hydro here. I mean, Surina is the best Hydro, but she's on the other team. So I need someone else here. I'm hoping to put Elan. Let's put Elan here.
Who's our target this
but like
time?
she's not providing enough Hydro. I think I can get rid of Emily too and put one more Hydro character here. Like
For
him.
justice.
Because she is enough for Dendro and this is like stuff. And there is this team.
Unknown said unless if you give this gambling check, lots of energy recharge, then good luck actually making her useful. Hunt Alive Gaming said bro you can off the speech only notification sound can be better for comments.
But what do you mean by speech only notification? Do you want me to turn off this text to speech? Yeah, she's good for burning team actually.
Hunt Alive Gaming said auto read. Unknown said I meant gambling chick.
I got you, boss.
Yeah, she's good for burning team. I think one should be a burning team. Yeah, should I put her with Shota?
Unknown said as in Yellen.
Yeah, that is the problem for her. Hold on, I think I will put Almighty
Hunt
Shogun.
Alive Gaming said speech recognition's Python do you forget?
Nope, I remember.
Stay close and you will live.
How about this team? I think Shogun generate a lot of battery, not battery, like a lot of charge. Then I have to replace Spooky, but I need a healer here. Or do we go with the 4-star version?
For justice.
But then there is not enough hydro here.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Alright, let's set up a completely new team. We will take show by
Unknown said I have a cheaper but better 4-star alternative version which is basically Bennett Shaoling and Xing Chao.
I think this should be the team.
Stay close
What
and you
about
will
this
live.
team? If VLAN doesn't work, we will replace her with Xing Chao. Look at her team. She has 181 ER. We can get a lot more from her actually. Well, I can level up this one.
Unknown said with Boba Master of course.
She can get 61. Currently she have 30, 40, so like 20. She will have 200 ER. Yes. Let's go with this team. We will build this team sometime. She is literally level 1 here.
Inactivity serves no purpose.
And I think for Genshin we are done. Let me close this. And what game should we play next actually? Since we literally done with Limbo, I want to play more games from this actually. I have so many free games. Sifu I have to practice more. I am not going
Hunt
to
Alive
play
Gaming
that.
said Bayonetta.
Is it free? It is not here. Let's play something from here first. I have that shooting game actually. Where is it? Where is it? So we are done with Limbo. There are more games like this too.
Unknown said I have one which is a classic, but how about Granny?
Wait. The game name is Granny? Like literally Granny?
Unknown said it's not from here, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I have Evil Within too, but I'm too afraid to play that. I have the whole Fallout series. We can do farming simulator one day just for fun. Yeah, for the indie type we have Doki Doki and Dredge. Dredge is like little ship one, and we have
Unknown said wait,
Dishonored.
is the Evil Within game actually free?
It was free when I
Hunt
got it.
Alive Gaming said Evil Within 2.
Two, I have to do both.
Hunt
I
Alive
have
Gaming
to
said
know the
control gameplay is good.
Yeah, I think control. I should do control. I have that standing too, but I think that is too much for this PC. No, it is not too much. Alright, this one I was talking about, the shooting game, Borderlands. It's like cartoonish, but we can hunt bosses and stuff. And this is one I want to play the
Hunt
most.
Alive Gaming
Playing.
said standing no gameplay is boring.
Yeah, that is just in that game you just travel and stop. That is it. The gameplay is boring. I have Alien here. I want to do this, but let's go do control first. I think we can finish control in few days. Maybe. Let's see how big is this. 25 GB install size, 41 GB. Alright, I am going to download this today. Tomorrow or the day after tomorrow we will start control. Control, Majanu, control. I don't want to install it now, otherwise the
Hunt
stream will
Alive
drop.
Gaming said yes 3 weeks I fine and shed I guess.
Fine in shed. In 3 weeks. Alright, this is the game we are going to play next. It has been decided. There is a new version of this too, right? It's not called Control, I think. Or is it like literally Control 2? Alright, and what is this granny game actually? Bro, it is on Play Store actually. And it is online too. But is this the one? Granny? Oh, we can literally play it here. Alright, tomorrow maybe we can do Granny too.
Unknown said yes.
Quality we need high. Dark mode. Alright, we will do it tomorrow. Remind me to do Granny.
Unknown said so you're basically doing this tomorrow.
Yes, let's do Granny tomorrow, and I think it will be a short game. I think if it is not short, we will do one live stream just for Granny and control from the after.
Unknown said but please, for the love of God decrease the decibels of your desktop and increase the decibels of your own voice because you are just too quiet.
Oh shit, I forgot to lower this volume.
Unknown said by 5 for both.
Wait a second. Now send me a message. Is this loud enough? Is this loud enough?
Unknown said hola amigos.
I think this should be loud enough now. Or maybe...
Hunt Alive Gaming said no, that game is not similar Alan Wake 2, it's made on same engine or by same team of control but gameplay is different.
Oh, I thought those were like connected somehow. Alright, control is next. And after that I want to play this one someday. The Borderlands. It is like this cartoonish.
Hunt
FPS
Alive
game.
Gaming said yes, story wise somewhere elements not direct story.
Oh, alright. We will see what is this about. Control, so I only have 60 GB space available. I have to make some space too. Alright, that is it for today. Like, share and subscribe, and tomorrow we are doing Granny and Control. If Granny is short, if Granny is long, Control will be day after tomorrow. That is it for today guys. Bye bye.